Hello, welcome to Catherine the Paint. So I am doing a video today about protecting your alcohol inks. This is a requested video and I did it outside and y'all can't hear because the dog's next door are just like barking like crazy. So I have to I'm redoing this. So let's take it from the top. There's a lot to tell you. So I'm gonna point you down here so you can see what I'm doing. All right. First of all, let me say that I do use PPE, and I don't talk about protective gear very often, but I should. I need to mention it because I am really careful not to breathe this stuff, the sprays especially, but also with the resin. I have a respirator, so I do voiceovers when I'm using my respirator, and I do not spray the spray in the house ever, ever, ever. So, because it takes so long to dissipate. So when you can, go outside, if at all possible. It just makes it so much better. So here are the two sprays that I use. They're Krylon. This is a Kamar varnish, and this is the UV Archival varnish, and they do different things. They both say that they're non-yellowing. This, I believe, has a higher UV protection. So you can order these off of Amazon. It took a week and a half to get this. That was also one of the videos been delayed because I was out of this and didn't have the can anymore, so I had to order some more, but I needed it anyway, but it took a week and a half to get. So on the Kamar varnish, this holds your alcohol ink in place and protects it. So if you leave a tile sitting around for a while without protecting it, it will get spots from the air, from the moisture in the air. That's what happened to this. I didn't protect this one. So if you are working on tile especially, you want to protect it as soon as you're done with it because this will happen otherwise. So this is an example of what not to do. So, so there's different surfaces that you would alcohol ink on. There's UPO paper or photo paper. There's other, like, UPO paper is plastic, so this is plastic like a light switch cover. So non-porous surfaces is what we usually do our alcohol ink on. And then tiles. And then wood, like cradle boards. And I found the most unstable is the tile. I really like how it works on tile, but you need to protect it pretty quickly. So on this, I'm going to cover this wood part first because I did not put anything down on it. Still learning. And it doesn't hurt it to put the resin on, but it's not the best UV protection you can get. So, because this is a high UV protected resin, but it is better to go ahead, if you're using the wood, use your UV Archival varnish and always use matte because your resin will not react well if you use a gloss. So, or satin. So use a matte, spray it a couple of times, let it dry for at least 15 minutes, and then you can resin it and it'll look gorgeous and your color will stay better, longer. That's what I hear. So this was, I mean, this still looks great, but I don't know if it'll have the longevity it would have had if I had put the UV Archival. So on all the other surfaces, I use the Kamar. I don't, on my wood cradle boards, I only use the UV Archival. So I cover it with like tiles and the UPO paper and the light switch covers. I cover it twice. I'm going to show you some clips of me doing it so you can see the rhythm that I do. So I spray it, let it dry for 15 minutes, spray it again, let it dry for 15 minutes, and then you can put this on there and it makes it more UV protected. So with alcohol ink, we're always trying to preserve our work because it fades. The color fades really fast. So, so then you can resin over stuff. So I'm probably going to resin the tiles and the light switch covers, but not the UPO paper. But I am going to show you a couple of clips of me spraying it so you can see that and give you a couple more last minute tips. So I'll be right back. So hold your spray about 6 to 8 inches above your item and then move in a smooth fashion. So, and then do light multiple layers. That's what I think is best. So being an alcohol ink artist is kind of like being in a bad relationship. It's really toxic and it's always trying to fade. Just saying. But I'm addicted. I love him. All right, I cracked myself up. All right, so on the light switch covers, I'm actually putting 1 coat of the Kamar and I'm doing 2 coats of the UV Archival. And because I am getting them ready to resin. I'm going to resin over both of these. And I think it's going to give it a really nice shine. I think it's going to be a great look. Okay, so I hope you saw the rhythm with which I sprayed it with, and I hope that helps. And this is a landscape that I just did and finished. So I am going to spray this with both the Kamar and the UV Archival. It's a 6-inch tile. And then I'm going to sign it. So from the research I've done, it is best to spray it first and then sign it with a pen. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and then I'm going to resin it. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any other questions, just put them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, be inspired.